cultural fit, even, I think has been big. That every indication is that I've heard is that it's not just that KCP was a good defender, it's that he cared on like a night to night basis. He set a standard for himself and by proxy for others that we're going to hold ourselves accountable on defense. And I say not just the my bad, hold ourselves accountable, but my bad and I will do better next time. And we're not going to collectively make excuses for ourselves type of accountability. Because
he's a winner. I mean, he's a two-time champion, right? Like, he's not going to go to Hall of Fame. He's probably not even going to be like on, the top 100 pages of like basketball players you would talk about when you explain like the NBA to your kids one day. But it's like he was a crucial piece of the championship that I think was maybe disrespected by the Nuggets front office.
I got to put on the glasses for this.
Okay.
KCP's washed. He's not worth that contract.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna take them off because that is I think that's still true. But
so do you agree it's kind of a lose-lose, right? It's like they avoided the bad contract, but they still didn't replace the skill set.
Yes. But they also, because Christian is a better player. Like,
yes. No argument
in a wholesale context, there's so much more productivity that he's showing right now and has throughout the year that KCP never would in all these little ways. And yeah, I do think it's a lose-lose because if you
is it too early in the pod for a football analogy?
It's never too early in the pod for a football analogy, Peter.
Think about it as like you have a really good offense, okay, and you have elite receivers, but you lose your slot guy, and he's like dynamic over the middle, and you're like, it's okay. We just signed another X receiver, another outside guy. He's really good. He's actually like better than the slot guy. You're like, oh wow, look, they got this name. They just picked up Devontae Adams or something, and it's like, oh wow, this is going to be amazing. And then the offense isn't good, and you're like, why? Well, if you don't replace the slot receiver, you don't have that small, quick, dynamic guy over the middle anymore that diversifies your offense, or in the Nuggets case, your defense and your offense. So it's just the fit with KCP was so perfect. We all knew it when they made the trade for him and when we saw him play here the last couple of years. And it's just a shame that, the Nuggets didn't really realize that, like, that's the kind of player they need to put next to Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic.
Counterpoint. Imagine a world where we gave KCP, what was it, 22 million a year, 23 million a year,
I think it was.
like that.
I thought it was 20 even. I thought it was 4 for 80. I could be wrong.
While I look this up, let me channel the energy of the reaction as KCP wanes into his.
He's still been good defensively, by the way.
Okay.
You don't care.
I can't believe Calvin Booth gave KCP $20+ million a year. Okay? This man is washed. He's in his mid-30s. He needs a cane when he walks out on the court. He shoots 3 times a game. 7 times this year, he's had like no stats. He just zeros, no rebounds, no steals. Maybe puts up a shot. I'm tired of this. Calvin Booth is the reason the Nuggets aren't going to win a title.
Is that your tryout for sports radio, boys?
Sorry?
Is that your tryout for sports radio clip?
It's like some mix of sports radio and angry Twitter fan. Yeah. But all that is to say, I think we were hitting on it, is that either way, I don't know if KCP would have fixed all this.
No.
Like, yes, KCP.
We'd have a better record, though.
Has a very specific, yeah, for sure. KCP has a very specific skill set, but it wouldn't make it wouldn't suddenly make Mike Jamal Jokic. It wouldn't have made them good defenders.
Right.
It wouldn't have. It might have even put more pressure on Jokic to do more. I think about all the ways that Christian Brown has stepped in and provided an offensive relief in terms of productivity and drawing fouls and being active. Some of why Jokic sucks on defense is that he doesn't try. And I don't think that would change if KCP was here, personally. So I don't know.